Here I am at Rose Hill Cemetery. The first time I was here, I could not find President Hunter's parents because his mom is buried. It looks like landslides or something like that. But the second time I came back, I recognized President Hunter's grave, or his dad's right here. And his mom and dad's grave is two separate graves. So his mom is like right here. And there's a picture of this on the internet. There's downtown Los Angeles. But check this out. So this is his mom's right here. Look what happens if I go exactly in a straight line diagonal. It skips on November 22nd. The very next one it hits, without touching any graves, is a Vera, which has a November 23rd, which is the ordination symbol of Heber J. Grant, born on November 22nd. He was ordained president of the church November 23rd. Look, the very next one has a November 7th with Kimball's birth year, a Larson, an Aaron pattern, and a son. Now look, through the Vera, perfectly. It's a perfect line, literally, right into Hunter's mom. Now, if I continue the line, it goes right into that garbage can. Here's the November 7th. I don't know that date. I'm out of breath already. If I angle it slightly, a little, let me see, September 14th. January 12th. So it hits this. It hits my mom's September 12th. Which is interesting, and I haven't studied this area much, but let's see, the September 12th is right over there. I think there's another November 7th. Let me see. There's a Sharon right there. The September 12th is right there. Okay, so the Sharon, I don't think that forms the line or anything, but oh yeah, it does. There's the other November 7th. So you go through. Hold on a sec, okay, there's the Sharon. Let me keep an eye on that. That's the Sharon. Oh wait, I don't think that forms, there's a November 7th, so the Sharon. Go through the Sharon. Oh yeah, that's perfect. My mom is the Sharon and the Elizabeth, the blood of Aaron, the Elizabeth. Yeah, that's a perfect line. She's the Sharon that gives birth to the Aaron on a November 7th. Now, let's see here. Okay, there's the Sharon. Here's the November 7th that I just showed, which has a November 1st next to it. That's interesting. John Taylor's. There's two Aarons over here somewhere. It looks like they might be buried all of a sudden. Let's see, there's two Aarons. Okay, here's one. Aaron, Sonny. So there's the September 12th, which is surrounded by a Desiree. I think he uses this strategy to say, yeah, that Vera. Yeah, ultimately it's about me. I'm the one finding these. So ultimately it's pointing to me and for me. Though other people, some of these may be for others. Another Aaron. I just don't have time because Claudia's waiting for me. I'll have to come back. The other Aaron, let's see here. The November 7th is right there. So the other Aaron. Huh. It looks like he got buried. And I'm not gonna dig him out. I'm not gonna go digging all these out, but so there's that Aaron. One I already found, which by the way, is that? No, he's not in the same row as the November 7th, so I take note of that. Okay. I can't show everything by Hunter. There's another Vera with a 1980, my birth year, but I don't know the dates. I have to search that later. Here's that Vera. But look at this. Look at this. Here's Hunter's father. There's his mom. I think those flowers is a November 17th, 1980. There's downtown. It has all of my birth symbols. The November, the 7, the 1980, all in correct order. 10 days after I was born. Watch what happens. Now, I forgot if I have to start through his mom or his dad. Probably his mom fits better. Because, right, the mother gives the birth. So you go down slightly diagonal, which I'll have to look that up. Well, no, definitely this one. It hits that one. Slightly diagonal. I keep going. It hits the corner of this one. Yeah, that's it. Hits this. Joseph E. Hagel. It then hits this. Yep. Barbara Thomas. Look, Uchtdorf's pattern, 6/1940. He's born November 6, 1940. So I think 3 months after that, September, October, yeah, 3 months exactly. And look, perfectly, this one, November 17th, 1980. I forgot if there was confirmations around it. I don't have time. It then hits this 1980, and we're kind of far from out. You're going slightly diagonal. See, perfect line. And then look at this. For some reason, look at this. Joseph Smith. How many Joseph Smiths do you think there are? And look, a prophet's birth year, Lee and Hunter, 1899, with the ordination year of Kimball and the year my parents were sealed in the Joseph Smith Temple. I mean, the Los Angeles Temple. Literally, perfect. Like, there's no cutting corners or nothing. You go up, hits this, hits the November 17th, 1980. It goes up. It's a very slightly diagonal. It goes up. It goes up. Look, right into Hunter's mom. There's Hunter, here's his mom. That has, I think, a Madeline, my daughter's middle name, right above Hunter's mom. Since I'm going back to the car, if I can find it, maybe I'll show the other Vera. There's a September 12th. My mom's, by the way, okay, the Vera. There's no. Yes, there's that Vera. So that September 12th right there. Okay. This makes sense. The September 12th, there's 3 Veras. Is in the same row, that's my mom's birthday, as the Vera, which has the 1908, which is my birth year symbols with my patriarchal blessing year. Next to this, George R. Slater, 1926, Ferris, 1928, November 7th apostle year. Okay, the third Vera was up here next to this one. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to find it. It's up here somewhere. April 1st, 1899. 3 days from Lee. 3 days from Lee's birth. Couple rows diagonal. You have this, 1870, 1924, 2 prophets' years. 1889, an ordination year with Hinckley's year. 1899. Then you have, look, a herald. 9 days from Harold B. Lee's birth with a November 23rd an ordination date. The other Vera is over here. Maybe she was down one. So that's the September 12th. The other Vera right there in that row. I'm not going to search for it too hard. I got another video of it somewhere. Okay, nothing. She's over here somewhere. Okay. Oh, another thing I don't think is coincidence. Look at this. I've only found 3 of these in the whole area. It's a prophet's birthday on another prophet's birth year. Hunter and Nelson. It's just kitty corner from his parents, 2 down. There's his dad, his mom, and at the right angle, let me see. I can get it into the Vera, depending on if I go through his dad or not, or his mom. I think you have to go through his dad. So that defies the odds, plus the fact it's right next to them. The other Vera, I'll find on the other video and come back.